students, welcome to the maths class. Today in this video I am going to start a new chapter, chapter number 10, arithmetic progression. In this chapter, in the exercise 10th of this chapter, you are going to study sequence, series, arithmetic progression, journal or nth term of an AP. AP is the short form of arithmetic progression. This is very easy chapter. So one by one I am going to explain these points. You try to understand carefully. Very easy chapter it is, as I told you. So if you listen carefully you will understand. First point, sequence. What is a sequence? You can see I have written a group of numbers here. So a group of numbers which are arranged in a definite order following a certain rule is called a sequence. Again I am telling, a group of numbers which are arranged in a definite order following a certain rule is called a sequence. So two things I told you. A group of numbers will be there, so it is the group of numbers 2 4 6 8. Second one also you can see 2 4 16 256. Two groups of numbers here you can see. So these are the groups of numbers arranged in a definite order. Order means they should be in ascending order or they should be in descending order. So you can see order is fixed, order is there, ascending order is given. Now following a certain rule, you can see here each term is 2 more than its preceding term in first sequence. 4 is 2 more than 2, 6 is 2 more than 4, 8 is 2 more than 6. So this is the rule, 2 more than. Now second sequence you can see each term is the square of its preceding term. You can see 4 is the square of 2, 16 is the square of 4, 256 is the square of 16. So now you can see both the group of numbers are called sequence because they are arranged in a definite order and they are following a certain rule. Next point is coming, you can see series. What is a series? It is very easy point. If you connect the terms of a sequence with the help of positive sign or by negative sign, if you connect the terms of a sequence by positive or negative sign, then it will become a series. Series and sequence, they are used in the same sense, but particularly I am telling to you what is sequence, what is series. Many times in place of sequence they can use the word series. Now after this arithmetic progression, before yes, arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression is a sequence of numbers in which each term can be obtained by adding a certain quantity to its preceding term. Again I am telling to you, it is a sequence of numbers in which each term can be obtained by adding a certain number or certain quantity to its preceding term. You can see this AP. AP means arithmetic progression. Each term, if I talk about 8, if how we are getting 8, if I add 5 in 3 means preceding term of 8 is 3. If in 3 if I add 5 then I will get 8. In the same way, how I am getting 13, after adding 5 in 8, 13 is coming. Now you add 5 in 13, then 18 will come. Now you add 5 in 18, then 23 will come, and so on. 3 dots show the continuity. So this is an AP. AP is the short form of arithmetic progression. Now these numbers are called the terms of the AP or sequence, you can say. 3, 8, 13, 18, 23. They all are the terms of AP. Now these terms are denoted by the letters T1, T2, T2, T3 and so on. T1 means first term, T2 means second term. Again you see T1, T2, T3 and so on. T1 means first term is 3. T2 means second term is 8. T3 means third term is 13 in the given AP. So like this you can denote the terms. Second thing, first term is also denoted by small a. Small a equals T1, first term. Only first term you can denote by a. Second term T2 and third term T3 and so on. After this, you can see this difference. You can say difference. You can see here difference of two consecutive terms. Two consecutive terms you can take 8 and 13. Difference is coming 5. If you take 13 and 18, then also difference is 5. If you take 18 and 23, then difference is 5. In each case, this difference is coming 5. So this difference is called common difference and it is denoted by small d. Next, general term. General term of an AP. General term you can say or nth term you can say. So it is denoted by Tn. Tn equals a plus, it is written here, n minus 1 into d. A is first term, d is common difference, n is the number of term. Number of terms you can say, or which particular term you are finding. Suppose you want to find in this AP, you can see in the given AP 5 terms are already given, first 5 terms. Now you want to find 20th term. So 20th term, if by the rule you find 3 plus 5 8, 8 plus 5 13, 13 plus 5 18, 18 plus 5 23, 23 plus 5 28, 28 plus 5 33. So like this you will take too much time to find 20th term. So what will you do? You will apply this general term formula and easily you can find. You can write T20 equals A. First term is 3 plus n. N means 20th term you are going to find. So in place of n 20 you put minus 1 into d is 5. So like this you can find it will come 3 minus 3 plus 19 into 5 95 equals 98. So it will be the 20th term. So like this you can find 50th term, 100th term. So by applying this formula you can find. In this formula you can see one more thing is written L. What is this L? This nth term is also called the last term. When it is called the last term, if the given sequence has limited number of terms, certain number of terms, means here continuity is there. If continuity is not there, if there are fixed number of terms, 100 terms, 100 terms or 50 terms or 150 terms, like this number of terms, means continuity should not be there. We should know how many terms are there, number of terms should be fixed. Then you can, in that case you can say this nth term is also called the last term. Suppose in this case also, in this case if I say this sequence has 20 terms, so what will be the last term? Last term is 20th term. So 20th term, as I told you just before, 20th term will be 98. So here you can write 98. If it has only 20 terms, then 20th term will be 98. Now after this, I think whatever I have explained about sequence, series, arithmetic progression, AP or and general term or nth term of an AP, you have understood. Now some examples are coming, you see students, very easy examples are there. Example 3, find the AP whose nth term is 2n minus 3. Now you are having nth term and you have to find this full sequence AP. How can you find? Nth term is 2n minus 3. You can put, for first term you can put n equals 1. For second term you can put n equals 2. For third term you can put n equals 3. And in this way you will get all the terms of the AP. So no need to find more than 3 or 4 terms. 4 terms are maximum, means maximum 4 terms you can find, and then you can show continuity. So if you are putting 1, so 2 into 1 minus 3, 2 minus 3 minus 1, first term is minus 1. If you put 2, 2 into 2 minus 3, 4 minus 3 1, second term is minus 1. If you put 3, then 2 into 3 minus 3, 6 minus 3, 3. It is third term. And 2 into 4, fourth term, minus 3, 8 minus 3, 5, and so on. So required AP is minus 1, comma 1, comma 3, comma 5, and so on, dot, dot, dot you have to put. So like this you can find. So it was so easy question. Nth term was given, only AP you had to find. So you put the values of n, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Now next example is coming. Example 4th. Find nth term and 20th term of the sequence. What is the sequence? You can see again. This is the sequence. 9, 5, 1, minus 3, and so on. So in this sequence, with the help of this sequence, nth term you have to find and 20th term you have to find. Just before I told you, nth term a plus n minus 1 into d. You can see here, a plus n minus 1 into d. A first term is 9, d common difference is minus 4. Any two consecutive difference of any two consecutive terms you can take, that will be d minus 4. Now n minus 1, n is n here because nth term you have to find. So in place of n you have to put. So 9 minus 4n plus 4 after simplification, 13 minus 4n. So it is the nth term. Now 20th term. So same formula you will apply, Tn equals a plus n minus 1 into d. 20th term means a plus a is 9. In place of n you have to put 20 this time. Minus 1 into common difference minus 4. Solve it. 9, 19 into minus 4. 9 minus 76 minus 67. It is the 20th term. So like this students you can solve. This is very easy topic. 2-3 times I have told you it is easy topic. Again you see, one more thing I am going to tell you. You can see, suppose you want to find 20th term. 20th term A20 or T20 you can write. T20 equals A plus 19D. Means if here 20 is there, then 1 less here it will come. Suppose here 30 is there, in place of 20, 30 is there, so here 29 will come. If here 9 is there, in place of 29 is there, then here 8 will come, A plus 8D. So like this you can find, it will be easy for you. Next example is coming. Is 205 a term of the sequence 8, 12, 16, 20, and so on? We have to check this time 205 is a term or not. So we will suppose yes, it is the nth term, and we will try to find the value of n. Nth term we will suppose. So we have supposed, let the nth term of AP is 205. One more thing, here they are saying sequence. They are not making clear then given sequence is AP. So first of all you will have to show the given sequence is AP. How can you show given sequence is AP? You can take the difference of consecutive terms. So first two terms difference, this one 12 minus 8, and second and third term difference, and then third and fourth term difference. In every case this difference is 4. It means that if difference is same, so given sequence is AP. After showing this, then you can suppose the given number is nth term of the AP. If it is the nth term, then a plus n minus 1 into d equals 5, because nth term is a plus n minus 1 into d. Now you can put the value of a 8, value n minus 1 same, value of d 4, because difference is 4, common difference is 4. Now you simplify it. 8 you can take in RHS, and by 4 you multiply inside the bracket. So after simplification, 4n equals 205 minus 4, 4n equals 201. When you divide, it is giving n equals 50 whole 1 upon 4. Now what was n? N was the number of terms. Number of terms will be an exact number, It cannot be in fraction or in decimal form. Number of terms will be 10, 11, 12 or 10.5, not 10.5. So they will be 10 or 11. So in the same way 50 or 51. 50.25 cannot be the number of terms. So number n, value of n is not, you can say, a natural number. If it is not a natural number, so it means that 205 is not a term of the given sequence or given AP. So you can write here, but number of terms it is written in any sequence is never in fraction. So 205 is not a term of the sequence. Next example is coming sixth. In sixth example, you can see, find AP whose second term is 12, seventh term exceeds the fourth term by 15. Now different condition is there, but it is easy question. Second term is 12. It is written second term equals 12. Second term means A plus D. I told you just before, if you are finding second term T2, A plus 1D. A plus 1D means A plus D. So A plus D equals 12, first equation. 7 term and difference of 7 term and 4 term is given 15. 7 term minus 4 term equals 15. 7 term means A plus 6D. 4 term means A plus 3D. That difference is 15. When you simplify, A will cancel, 6D minus 3D. 3D equals 15, D equals 5. Now common difference you have found. Now this D, value of D you can put in equation 1. A plus D equals 12. Here it is given. So A equals 7. So A and D you have found. This is the standard form of AP. You can see A comma A plus D comma A plus 2D comma A plus 3D and so on. This is the standard form of AP. So in this form you can put the value of A and D, then you will get the required AP. So value of A is 7. So first term is 7. Second term 7 plus 5. Third term 7 plus 2 into 5. Fourth term 7 plus 3 into 5. So like this 7 comma 12 comma 17 comma 17 comma 22 and so on. This is the required AP. One more example you see. Seventh example. Find the AP whose sixth term is 5 and 10th term is 9. It is same question as previous one. Sixth term means A plus 5D. A plus 5D equals 5. 10 term is A plus 9D. A plus 9D equals 9. This time two equation in A and D you are having. You solve both the equations. You can subtract both the equations, or equation first from equation second you can subtract. Then you will get 9D minus 5D. 4D equals 4 and D equals 1. 4D equals 4. A will be cancelled. 9D minus 5D 4D. 4D equals 9 minus 5 4. 4D equals 4. D equals 1. Now this value of D you can put in equation 1 or 2 in any equation. Then you will get A equals 0. A and D you have got. It means that in standard form of AP you can put the values of A and D. It is the standard form A comma A plus D comma A plus 2D comma A plus 3D and so on. Value of A is 0. Then 0 plus 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the required AP. So like this, students, you can solve the questions. Some more examples I am taking so that you cannot face any difficulty while doing the exercise. Next is 8th example. Which term of AP is 8.7? So same question as they were asking in previous example. Is 205 a term of the given sequence? In the same way, this is the question. 8.7 you can suppose as nth term, but little difference is there. In previous example they were giving sequence and we showed that given sequence is AP. Here already they are saying it is AP. So no need to show the given sequence is AP, already they are giving AP. So directly you can take the nth term is Tn equals A plus n minus 1 and this nth term is 8.7. First term is 4.2 you can see and common difference is 0.5. Difference of two consecutive terms. Value of n you find. So here by simplification value of n is coming 10. So value of n is 10 means exact number, natural number we can say. So 10 terms may be there. So it means that yes, it is the 10th term of the given AP. 8.7 is the 10th term of the given AP. Next example, ninth. It is the last example. You can see find the 12th term from the end of AP. New thing is coming. AP is given 18, 13, 18, 23 and last term is 158. This is the given AP. You can see here 13, 18, 23 and 158. Now you can see students in this example last term is given, and I told you if last term is given means limited number of terms are there in the given AP, then nth term you can take as last term. So L equals, here you can see A plus n minus 1 into D. In this formula you can put the value of L, A and D. So L is 158, you can see here. A is 13 first term. D is common difference 5. N we have to find. By simplification n is coming 30. It means that this given sequence has 30 terms. 30 terms you know now. 12th term from the end. 12th term from the end means now you need to know from the end it is 12, then from the starting which term it will be. So you can see, you can apply this formula n minus r plus 1 if from the end you are finding the term. So 12th term from the end equals 30 minus r. R is whatever term you have to find, 12. 30 is total number of terms and plus 1 in the formula you can see from the beginning. It is coming 19 term from the beginning. 19 term is A plus 18D. A plus 18D, A and D value you can put, and this answer is coming 103. So these were all the examples and basic of this chapter, of this exercise we can say. In this chapter many other things are there. In exercise 10th B, C, D, 4-5 exercises are there, and many other things you will study, but those things I will tell you in next videos. So I think you have understood this topic. It is very easy topic, and in this topic after getting this video you will be able to solve all the questions of this exercise 10th A, and you solve all the questions of this exercise 10th A. If you have any problem you can ask in comments. I will solve your problems in comments. So for today it is enough. Thank you and have a good day.